Hey, Assalamu alaikum. I'm back with another video. Guess what? In this video, we will talk about my book collection. In my previous video, I have shown you three books that I have bought recently. In this video, I'm going to show you how many books do I possess. Mm, so it's kind of uh, my personal collection. Yeah, I'm pretty much eager to establish my personal library. I have collected a few books. Hopefully, in future, I can make, I can expand my library. So, I mean, I'm not a good reader. I don't have any reading habit. I'm not pretending. That's the truth. I'm not a good reader, and I hardly read any book or any story or any article. So uh, most of my time I spend idly and scrolling and I mean wasting time. So I don't know. I'm not a good reader, but I like to collect books. You know, I like to collect new books, classical books, very famous books. Read or and not. I don't know whether I read or just not read. Doesn't matter. I like to collect books. So do not. I'm not want. I do not want to waste time. So I'm jumping into the video. I'm gonna show you the books that I have collected so far. Uh, I have two categories of books, to be exact. The first category is my academic book. As I'm a student of English literature, there are books that are related to my uh, academic. So I'm in another video. I'm going to show that these books. In this video, I'm going to show you some non-academic books that I have uh, collected. So the first one is that the famous book 1984 by George Orwell. It is a famous book, you know. I don't want to mention, you know, you guys know that, how popular this book is. This is one of the popular books around the world and best-selling books. It is a book about a dystopian country or state where everything everything of a citizen, every single detail of a citizen is monitored and uh, you know policing. You know that is called thought policing. I mean, there is a dystopian country. So I haven't finished that book, but it is a very famous book, and I mean it is a very philosophical and political book, allegorical book. Not exactly allegorical. It is a political book uh, that is warning us against totalitarian regimes. So hopefully in future, yeah, I can finish that book. So yeah, that's my first collection. That is 1984 by George Orwell. He's my famous, you know, author. He's my famous writer. So after mentioning 1984, so I should mention the another book by the same author. If I want to establish justice, then I have to mention this book. That is another famous and classic book by George Orwell. That is, yes, you have guessed it right. That is Animal Farm. As you can see, Animal Farm. It is published by Friends Classics, Friends Book Corner by George Orwell. It is a fantastic book. The book is about. I haven't read this book. I have read only two chapters, and hopefully in a few days or a few weeks I can finish that book. We have, I mean, how many chapters are there? We have 10 chapters in this book. I have read only first two. Hopefully, inshallah, by the grace of Allah, I can finish the other 8 chapter. This book is very famous. I know the synopsis. I watched some videos on that. It is a propaganda. I mean, not propaganda actually. It is a political allegory, I would say. It is a political allegory book. It focuses on, or it ridicules uh, communism, socialist regime. Uh, you know, especially Stalin's Russia. It allegorizes uh, vices and follies of the totalitarian regime uh, of communist Russia. So this is a very famous book, an allegorical book. It is very handy to read. I hope the readers will enjoy that. It is not merely a fairy tale or fairy story, as it is written in the cover book, the fairy story. The purpose of this book is not merely telling story. It is about, you know uh, giving underlying message. That is why this is called an allegorical book.